Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to Andor. I really enjoyed the last episode because of the fact that I feel like it's really building up to possibly something that could be really tragic, it could be really epic, I don't know, or both, maybe. You know, that's probably two words that I would use to describe Rogue One. So, you know, maybe we'll be having similar vibes here. I'm so excited to explore more about a lot of these characters, not just what's going on with Andor, but what's going on with Mon Mothma and what in Coruscant and everything like that, what's going on with Karn. All of these characters I'm very, very interested to see more of. Let's get into it.
Is that how you've been presenting yourself to the world? That would explain a great deal.
Oh!
Being a leader isn't something one just turns on and off.
Oh boy.
You might as well wear a sign that says, "I promise to disappoint you." Shame we couldn't have seen more of each other when you were flourishing.
Oh my god.
And perhaps you've forgotten my question. Do you have even a single prospect before you?
I mean,
I'm calling Uncle Harlow. I'm calling
give him a moment.
Haven't heard that in a while.
Wow. No wonder he's so wound tight. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
You know what this means, don't you? Yeah, I saw your eyes go right to it.
Great head. Sequel. Youth Center. 3 years, I was 13 when I went in.
I never heard of it. They built a lot of cages, huh? The axe forgets, but the tree remembers. Now it's our turn to do the chopping.
No, that's an interesting
So that's it. That's why
metaphor.
you're here. You could be working us right into a trap.
They would have taken us down by now. Maybe that's what you're here for.
Oh. Oh. He said, I don't trust anybody.
Walk away.
Oh good, I was hoping we were going to continue this.
Oh, change in plan. Dad's taking me. You're taking me, right?
Clear it with her.
We planned this.
You did.
Get your coat, it's not up for discussion.
Are you serious?
Am I serious?
Just go, you're off the hook. You're only doing it to show off.
What?
Just go.
What would I be showing off?
You're involved somehow.
Well, that's just...
Nobody cares, you can relax. It's all about you, isn't it? It's always all about you.
Oh,
Is this
geez.
really how you'd like to start the day?
I didn't choose this conversation.
Damn. He's just sitting back, enjoying the show.
So,
Not the most supportive family life, but I know, oh my god. There is some unresolved issues in that house. I'm not sure they're gonna get resolved.
There's a growing list of things we've known and forgotten, things they pushed us to forget. Things like freedom.
They
Oh.
make seeds of pressure everywhere.
Scheme pretends not to listen, but I know the message is sinking in.
Apparently the only thing keeping us from liberty is a few more ideas.
A few more ideas. I mean, it's so confusing, isn't it? So much going wrong, so much to say, and all of it happening so quickly.
I'm obsessed with all these
Pace of
people.
repression. I haven't titled it yet. I've been waiting. It's a work in progress, and I know that there's a great deal left to say. I mean, both systems based on truth, both navigating toward clear and achievable outcomes, basic facts expanded.
Glenn.
He was
We
talking.
continue. You don't trust him.
I barely trust you.
Obviously, it's a trap. So there's an adjusted...
How would I know the weight? Is this a test?
It's a simple question.
You don't know how to get it off the runway, do you?
We know how to fly it.
Yeah, but you gotta get it up there first.
Answer the question.
There's some logistical problems with this plan.
Do you? It's a custom job. It's an add-on. What were you gonna do if I wasn't here?
I was gonna say.
Might have been ugly, but we'd have figured it out.
We can say it's your idea. I don't care, but if it's my ass on the line, I'm pulling this thing out of there.
And what? Okay.
Okay.
Listen to Clem. Oh, I live. See, now I feel like this episode is going to make me fall in love with all of these people, and then I'm going to be really worried when this mission starts. Okay.
You're a sentry from the Al-Kenzi airbase transferred for special duty. Shoulders back.
Oh, everybody. Man, there's a lot of sitting up straight in this episode.
You want something, you tell me.
Let's find out if you've been paying attention. Form up.
Oh.
You should switch.
What?
He's left-handed. Should swap sides.
Why don't you get a handle on what we're doing here before you start making suggestions?
Okay. Yeah, I get it.
Why switch sides?
Skin is left-handed. You want your weapon on the outside.
Namek.
Favors right, but shoots left.
Oh. Interesting.
Fine.
He's observant. I get
Any other
it.
suggestions?
You don't want the new guy telling you what to do. I do get it. But he seems to have some decent advice. And the plan is iffy. Oh no. Oh no, no.
They'll soon see. A surprise from above is never as shocking as one from below.
Hey, what are you doing? Just moving your stuff.
Don't.
It was in the way.
Don't ever.
Alright, everybody chill.
Hey, you can dress yourself.
Who packed these charges?
That would be me.
I think I know what's going on there.
You should go. I didn't realise how late it was.
I'm saying if you are.
Aw.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's too random to be random.
It's too random to be random.
2 more files each.
Oh boy, she is determined.
Stay focused, Clint. The rebellion.
Oh boy. Here we go.
He never felt police work was your chosen path.
Because he knows me so well.
And whose fault is that?
Can I guess?
Perhaps you're still young or hard.
He fell in love with a local woman and lost a promotion. Then he lost the woman. Then he lost his taste for the Empire.
Wow. Okay.
Everyone has their own rebellion.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's getting affected. I love that they're showcasing the effects on not just, I don't know, not just like the big picture, you know what I mean?
I've spoken to them about it, sir, and yet it remains undone. With an engineering officer from Coruscant arriving today and in our business. Let's see if painting it tomorrow night will make the point more clearly.
The thing you hear when posted to Aldani is that perhaps you'll be lucky enough to be there for the eye. The idea of being this close and not seeing it. And I know we can't all be up there, but I fear morale might be crushed by having anything more than an essential roster down here tomorrow night.
I'll be here midday and I expect to see it shine. Absolutely, sir. Make sure the men know how close they've come.
Okay.
Don't move.
Okay, that's not very welcoming.
What are you doing?
Yo.
Well, you know, he doesn't trust anybody, and maybe he's right.
I knew it. Sky cover, look at it glow.
I warned you.
You know exactly who I am. And you know I'll kill you for it.
Okay. Okay, so I guess we know it's not a
Let's
fake,
not.
huh?
Okay, let's not get crazy.
There's something coming. There's a ship in the valley.
Get your packs up. Move. Get your stuff. Move.
Okay,
Oh,
let's move
you're
it.
safe.
Oh my god. Drama.
I'm being paid. Paid to be here. You need to know? That's it.
Oh, you're gonna break this kid's heart.
You knew this.
Honestly?
The choice was take him or call it off.
Call it off.
You should have told us days ago.
Maybe so.
It just would have been something else.
You think we're scared?
I know you are.
It's really only
You should
money.
be.
Maybe you're the one that's afraid.
Of course I'm afraid.
Everybody should be
There's a
afraid.
difference between fear and losing your nerve. You want out of this. Make a choice. Don't use me as an excuse.
Damn! Oh my god. First of all, I think this is so important. Listen, I think it's great to be honest in this moment. Because you're about to do some serious shit. And it's better to just be honest. And this woman keeps killing it with the outfits. Oh my god.
Didn't think you'd be interested.
Why is that?
It's charitable.
Oh! Goodness me.
Looks just like your model.
Should do. I've had plenty of time to study. We've been sticking up here for months.
Yeah, good job, sweetie. I like him. You know, you may not have many other options, but I don't know if staying with your mom is a great thing. No, oh no, he's getting obsessed. He wants to prove himself. Oh no. Let's go.
Skiing.
All right, let's air out our grievances. Come on, team.
He was a farmer. Imperial prefect came in, took his land, flooded it.
Oh.
You couldn't fight him. Went a boat and filled his pockets with stones. I always hated the Empire. I don't really know what to call how I feel now.
Oh my god, okay.
What kind of farm?
Trees. That's as close to an apology as you're gonna get.
Well, I don't think it don't really.
It's close enough.
I mean, he was distrustful for probably a decent
Cameron's in charge now.
reason.
If all goes well, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Ooh. Good luck, team. See, I'm nervous. But we needed this episode. Well, I don't know. There might be a lot more. I might be speaking too soon.
There's nothing else you can do, Luthen. They're either going to be okay out there or they're not.
What? That's a daring prediction.
You wanted this to happen. This is what it took. It's never going to be perfect.
That's
Wanted
true.
it too much.
It'll all be over this time tomorrow.
One way or
Or
another.
we'll just be starting.
Or, ooh, yeah, that too.
Or that.
Ooh, that's so exciting. It's exciting. Oh my god. I'm anxious, I'm nervous, and excited. I'm anticipating stuff. Are we just, is it the end? It's the end. It's the end. Woo, my lord. Okay guys, I'm gonna take a crack at it, and if I get it completely wrong, you can make fun of me in the comments. Okay, so we have Andor, Clem, Vel, Senta. I might be saying them wrong. I'm trying to listen to the pronunciations. Tamarin, Memic. Oh no, what's his name? Skeen? Yeah? And Gorn. Is that right? Is that close? Is it even close? Did I get a name completely wrong? I tried so hard. I was listening so hard. I was like, what's your name? I might have done okay. Maybe like a B+ kind of grade or something like that. I don't know. Maybe not. All right. But those are the names I'm going to go with for these post-episode thoughts. We needed this episode. I loved this episode because the thing is, this is really truly, I talked about this in the last reaction, but this is really truly about Andor and his journey of being so fucking dedicated to the rebellion and how we get there. And I think that this might be a significant event, which makes me very nervous because that means that it may not go well, or it may not, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Because maybe it will go well, maybe it won't. But I think that focusing on this is important. I really hope they all don't die because I'm just starting to really care for them. And that's the reason we needed this episode. We needed this episode to explore. What I love about this show is what I mentioned in the reaction briefly is just like, I like that we're not focusing just on the big picture. We're learning about real people and their real struggle and their real grievances with what's going on and why they're so upset. And we're getting, you know, we didn't really flesh out every single person's motivations within that group, but we got some ideas of why they're all fighting. And oh my God, I loved when Andor was just honest, because I think that was the key to actually make them trust him. You know, you kind of think going in that him sharing the same cause as everybody else is going to make them trust him more. But a lot of these people, particularly Skeen, oh my God, I feel like I'm getting his name wrong out of all of them. No, I'm not. Maybe I am. God damn it. I tried so hard to listen, guys. But the guy with the tattoos, and he, you know, obviously was untrusting and, you know, sure, pulling a knife on him, taking his stuff, you know, it's not okay. Like, sure, maybe that warrants a little bit of an apology, but even when, like, he was talking about, like, that's the closest to an apology you're gonna get, I was like, what? I mean, I'm not sure he really needed to. Well, I guess he did need to give one. Whatever. I'm not gonna, you know, really dive too much into that. But it was just like, you were kind of suspicious, but for like correct reasons, you know, because he wasn't telling the truth. And if you're gonna go into this mission that is risky, you probably may not make it out. Like all of this stuff that you gotta, you know, I don't know. It's just, oh my God. Like, oh, I don't know. You gotta know who you're going in there with. And I thought Andor did the exact correct thing. Or Clem. Did the correct thing with sort of being like, I'm being really transparent. This is what's going on. It kind of, you know, Vel probably got some shit and all of that. I think particularly with Cinta, if I'm saying her name right. But, you know, well, I guess probably with all of them, to be fair. But I love that. I think it was the exact right thing to do. This is why I'm here. You know, it's kind of self-serving. I'm in a situation. He didn't really talk about his situation, but you know, he said he was getting paid. And I think that there's something about just like that honesty that is more welcome. You know, these people are not afraid of harsh truths or things getting messy. You know, they're not really scared of that. They just want to know the truth. They don't want to keep guessing. And I love how you said if you want to be scared and you want to back out, then you're gonna have to find, you know, another scapegoat, another reason to do it. And I like that a lot. Because I think it was just really transparent. I like that they're kind of on the same page now. You know, obviously we didn't get to explore these characters a lot as if they were, you know, in the, you know, on the show since the first episode. But I feel like after this episode, I know them a lot more. And hopefully know some of their names. But I love that. I love exploring Mimic. I hope I'm saying his name right. He's delightful. I feel like he's gonna. I'm scared. I'm scared because he's delightful. And if any death is gonna pull on the heartstrings, no, come on, guys. We're all gonna hope together. Okay, he's gonna make it. He's gonna make it because he's delightful. Oh my God, and I just to see him be so dedicated and so young too, kind of really, I feel like tugs a little bit at your heart that it's just so unfortunate. And you know, I mean, everything is unfortunate. Everything that these people have been through is unfortunate. I'm not trying to make it more but it's just, it's kind of sad to see somebody so young be so dedicated. So, you know, because of everything that's been going on. And I don't know, that just, oh my God, my heart, I'm not even kidding. My heart is not okay. It is not okay. But yeah, oh my God. Love that. I love that I'm starting to know. And even, you know, Tamarin, oh my God, I feel like I'm saying his name wrong. I'm gonna look up their names. No, I don't want to do that, but you'll let me know how wrong I was. But him, he has a really interesting relationship, I feel like, with Andor, because he's just trying to keep it together. I think he's just trying to make sure that this plan is going to be working. And I totally understand when you're not trying to really take Clem's advice. I said this in the last reaction. Nobody wants to, after you've been working together as a unit, as just you, first of all, nobody's going to trust the new guy, but also it's just like you have your backup a little bit. However, Clem was making some good points, and he took it all in. He took it all in, you know, and we're kind of moving forward. But I like that he seems to be a little bit more like, no bullshit. We're all here, and we have to work together. You know, it's hard to work on a team when you yourself, which I think could possibly, you know, definitely Skeen, if I'm saying his name right, he has trust issues. I think a lot of them probably have some sort of trauma and trust issues and stuff. It's hard to work as a team and really fully trust each other. And sometimes in these situations, trusting is really important. Man, I love that. Love that so much. I loved focusing on Mon Mothma as well. Her family situation, no, so right. And we have some rough family situations going on. You know, obviously, I think they kind of just reiterated a little bit of what we saw in the last episode when it came to like her home life, but also, you know, her daughter being really sort of distant. It was interesting, and we might delve into that a little bit more as we go on. Man, oh, do I love the character of Cyril Karn. I'm just obsessed. And I feel, you know, I love that, you know, maybe seeing as he's pretty hell-bent on hunting down Andor, Cassian, you know, maybe we're not, you know, maybe we're not really supposed to root for him, and I get it. Like, I get it. That's probably the vibe that we're not supposed to. And I don't really think I do, but I found it really interesting to kind of, I love when you can kind of see where he's just absolutely at his like wit's end, and probably the pressure that was put on him growing up. The pressure from his mother, him never being good enough, you know, even her making the comment of like, I should have come visited you when things were going well. It's like, if you only want to see your children when things are going well, for that, you know, I'm not a mother, but it seems a bit off, you know what I mean? And just the fact that he was like, well, I had a guest room and you just never, you know, it just seems like she cares more. Now I'm speculating here because we haven't seen too much of her, but it seems like she cares more about what he does for her reputation, what he does for, you know, she cares more about his accomplishments and what that means than it does for his own well-being. You know, obviously you can tell that there's a difference between like random moments of maybe like tough love in life, and sometimes that can be an effective method of helping somebody. However, this is just, I think it's just all tough love, or just tough, maybe not a lot of the love. And it, you know, I just think it's kind of turned him into this like, I need to be perfect, I need to be a perfectionist, I need to be I need to do the right thing. you know, and he hears that this man killed these two men, and, you know, he went in with what he thinks, you know, the right intentions, and the, you know, he's obviously very honed in on Cassian. And I think that that's going to be a really long overarching thing throughout this season. But, and, you know, I'm nervous for what is going to come from that. But it was really interesting to see his home life and see how he sort of becomes so kind of needing everything to go correctly. And when it doesn't, he's getting berated by, you know, your family is probably supposed to be this sort of, maybe a place you can go when you do fuck up. And, you know, I was watching these scenes and I was like, I don't know if this is the place for you. I don't know that you have many options of where you need to go, because, you know, or where you can go, but I don't know if this is the healthiest mental space for you right now, sweetie. I don't think so. Not one bit. I'm really excited to continue. I mean, obviously, I'm very nervous for the next episode, but also really excited. You know, I'm really starting to love this crew that Cassian is with. And I hope we get a lot more of them throughout the show, but I'm also preparing myself that they might all not make it in the next, you know, I'm just nervous. I want them to succeed because, you know, obviously they've worked so hard, so I would be kind of heartbroken if they didn't, but at the same time I'm kind of like, well, I don't know, I'm a little nervous. Because you have to think that at some point Andor gets to the point where he starts really believing in this fight. And I think for that to happen, I mean, I'm not saying, because I said this in the last episode, and I don't know if I'll get comments on this or not, but like, I'm not saying that he hasn't endured tragedy or he hasn't, but I feel like we're on this journey to really see why he has gotten so ruthless in Rogue One and so dedicated. So I'm very, very curious to see where we're, you know, what path he takes to get to that point. And these people could just be people that he, you know, works with over time, and through them he understands things a little bit differently, and so that could be an option. Or they could all die terribly, and then that pushes him in a direction. I don't know. We got options here. I'm nervous about most of them. So anyway, I do hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. I love this episode because, you know what, if we want to be invested in what I believe will probably be the next episode, maybe not, but probably be the next episode, is this mission. We're ramping it up. I want to care about the people. And I know sometimes the character-focused episodes, there's always a few people who are like, so boring. It was so boring. They always say that. And it, you know, if that's what you thought, then that's your opinion. It's absolutely fine. I'm not trying to like go after anybody's opinion, but in my opinion, it's just these things are so important if you want to care about these people going in to this very, very dangerous mission that they're about to do. So I loved this episode. I think it was very, very important. I loved how Andor kind of just laid everything out. It was great. I adored it. I am loving this show. I love that we're starting to see the real effects on these people and why they have this passion for this fight. And I'm just, I love it. I love this show so much. Anyway, just wanted to say that. Alrighty. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.